throwing me out, Speaker. I'll be all right. My question's to the Minister of Transportation. Minister, you'll know that the U.S. economy is tanking. Ours is following suit. There's 30,000 independent trucker owner-operators that are really feeling the pinch on this economy. But your government is moving ahead, full steam ahead with the speed limiters on trucks. They're going to have to drive 105 kilometres in jurisdictions in the United States where their speed limiters are set way ahead of that number. At the very time that truckers need our support, why is your government forcing them to spend $4.5 million for technology that won't make our roads safer and will make it even harder for those truckers to compete against American competitors?
Well, I'm surprised to hear the member actually ask that question. He asked so many good questions in the House because the statistics show very clearly that speed limiter legislation and the regulations go with it will in fact increase road safety tremendously. The Ontario Trucking Association, which represents most of the truckers in the province of Ontario, was very enthusiastic about this being implemented.
They say it's a good idea.
Next door in the province of Quebec, they have already passed legislation and will, in synchronization with Ontario, be implementing this on January 1st of 2009. This will have a profound positive effect not only on highway safety, but your fellow colleagues who are concerned about the environment will know that this is very positive for greenhouse gases and for other emissions that are forthcoming from large vehicles.
Thank you, Minister. Supplementary.
Well, Minister, if you're disappointed in my question, I can tell you independent truckers are disappointed in your answer, and we would expect a much better answer from the Minister of Transportation. Listen, the experts have come before committee, and they've said when it comes to making our highways safer, this legislation, in fact, will make them more dangerous because of the requirement of the speed limiters. Number two, and here's the big issue, they're going to have to compete against American truckers, also independent truckers and fleets, at a disadvantage because their speed limiters are set at higher speeds due to the speed limits in the United States. So I ask you again, will you not support the independent truckers of this province and allow them to compete on a level playing field, or at the very least, pay for the installation of the technology?
Sure.
As you know, the technology is such that it can be changed according to the jurisdiction you're in. So that can happen. But I want to share with the member, because I know he's interested in facts. Increased road safety. Well, research shows that excessive speed is a factor in 23% of crashes. 100 million fewer litres of diesel fuel will be used by the whole trucking industry. A 280,000-ton reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, the equivalent of 2,700 tractor-trailers off the road each year. Now, your friend who is competing with you for the leadership of the party, Mr. Tabbins, is going to be not happy with that question. And I have a quote. I remember you said this on March 19th of 2008. You were very good when you said, in principle, we don't have a problem. I agreed with you then, and I still agree with that statement.
The time for